Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Todd and Odums, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by Coca-Cola, Louisiana Lottery, Cox Communications, Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana, McLean Financial Group, Communities of Color Network, the Louisiana Campaign for Tobacco-Free Louisiana, and Jerry Lane Enterprises. Hello and welcome to the Labor Day edition of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Todd and Odums. We're coming to you live from the End Zone, Daiquiri Bar and Grill, 6224 Plank Road. Come out, have some, tonight, turkey wings and some chicken wings, and have some cold libations with us here as we do the show. Get a little chance to talk Jaguar football. Coach, the show, of course, comes on about 6 times a week. We got a graphic we're going to put up so everybody can see what time it comes on. You can also catch it on YouTube. Coach, without further ado, we're going to jump into this weekend's game. Ugly, ugly rainy day at USL. We lose 45-6. But the bigger story than the loss was the fact that during the game, I hear 35 kids didn't make it to the game because of NCAA clearinghouse issues. Coach, I got to ask, how did that affect your team's psyche, and how did that affect your coaching scheme?
Well, it was a tough adjustment for us, especially when we found out the news. It wasn't exactly 35 guys, though. It was less than that, but it was some guys that impacted our team and impacted the morale of our team. But at the end of the day, I was grateful for the young man that put it behind him and went out and still tried to compete to the best of their abilities.
So how many kids was it, Coach?
Probably not right off my hand. I don't really have a certain number.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll move along. First game of the year, ULL for all the newfangled folks. The champs of the Sun Belt Conference. Coach, football is a numbers game. 28 first downs, ULL, 14 SU, 517 yards, ULL, 279 SU. Are they really that good, or did we make them look that good?
Well, I think you got to look at, some other intriguing factors that happened in that ball game. And it's a game of momentum. And, it was 10-0, and we dropped a sure touchdown that probably could have made it 10-7. And then we tried a field goal, and we didn't get that. So the momentum sort of shifted. But, they're an excellent football team. I've been saying all along, they're very talented. They understand what they're trying to do, and they're good. They don't have some of the problems that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, man. They're a Division I football program for a reason, and it's the reason why they've been to 3 New Orleans Bowls and 3 victories. So Coach Hudd's done a great job with his program.
There you have it from the coach. Let's jump into a couple of plays from the first half of the ULL versus Southern season kickoff for both schools. Coach, on this play, Willie Quinn, 56 yards. He looks like he's already in mid-season form.
Well, yeah, it's a great throw and catch right there, but you can see the difference. I think against some of the teams we play against, that might go for a touchdown.
There you had a quarterback hurry by Carter on your defense, but then USL strikes and Broadway hits Robinson for a touchdown.
Robinson is probably going to be one of the top receivers drafted in this, either in this draft or next draft. Whenever he decides to turn pro, he's one of the top talent receivers in the country.
You saw USL score again, and then, of course, Austin Howard hits Quinn again for 12, and Willie Quinn reverses field and does his thing. Coach, Willie Quinn came to play, but the real question is Deontay Shorts, Austin Howard, are you going to have a quarterback controversy, or are you going to play both of those guys?
Well, it's definitely not a controversy. I think we're going to play the guy that makes the best decisions and move the offense up and down the field with the most consistency, and that's what it's all about. And when Howard got this opportunity, he made the best of it. We'll go to practice this week, and we'll see which one of those guys will be starting for us on Saturday when we get there.
Well, there you have the first half. ULL is up 24-0. When we come back, we'll look at the second half on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Todd and Odums. Stay with us.
This could be your year with a Saints scratch-off from the lottery. Win up to $100,000. Enter the second chance drawing by September 15th for a chance to win the Saints Tunnel Team Experience. Make this your year with the Saints scratch-off from the lottery. Win up to $100,000.
Cox has doubled the speed of our internet, so we will stream with abandon.
We will shop online for colorful duct tape while streaming True Blood on HBO Go and watching random tutorials.
Watch the kale, please.
We will stream the game. No, we will stream the games.
We will watch a bunch of videos about peregrine falcons because they are the fastest animals alive.
We are
Cox customers.
And we are now
Twice as fast.
We are doubling internet speeds. Learn more today at cox.com/internet.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Champions know adversity. It's coded in their DNA. But when that defining moment arises, champions embrace adversity, then seek to conquer it. We are Jaguars.
Scholars.
warriors.
Family. Champions.
And this is Southern.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show, where each Monday we come to you from the End Zone Bar and Grill located at 6224 Plank Road. We invite you to come out as we shoot the show live and join us and talk some Jaguar football. Coach, we're down 24-0 at the half. I feel we left 10 points on the field in the first half. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, we squandered some opportunities, and we talked about that at halftime, and just try to keep the belief, keep the morale high, and I was proud of the way they came out in the second half and at least started it.
Yeah, we came out in the second half a lot different than we started the second half. Let's jump back into the highlights and show some footage of the second half of the UL Southern University game. And there we go again. Willie Quinn catching the pass. Leonard Tillery going up the middle for aid coach. Tillery and your back Bracken had a good day despite the toughness of the game.
Well, exactly. I thought they ran hard. That's a good throw and catch right there to Bradley Coleman. So
Coleman scores the only touchdown of the game for the Jaguars. Broadway comes back. Here we get an interception by exciting young player, Danny. Is it Johnson?
Yes,
Coach?
that's Danny Johnson.
Good things looking for that kid, huh?
Well, exactly. Up until this point, we had Harold the running back in check, and they finally broke one there on us. But the good thing about it is we did make some plays. But we just didn't make enough plays.
There you see Broadway from Capitol High going in from 8 yards out. They score another time. Austin Howard hits his receiver. He sets up again, and he hits another receiver. At this point, Coach, of course, this was the last quarter of the game. He was moving the ball pretty good.
Well, and that's what I said. I think at that position, you got to be consistent. That's some good, hard, tough running right there. But it was great to watch him throw the ball and complete some passes.
And there we have Willie Quinn again. Coach, I really think that there are going to be some exciting things happening for the Jaguars on the football field this year. As I sat there looking at the game, I just saw a lot of positives, and I saw a team in a much better place than they were first game last year.
Well, exactly. We got better, and just for what the young man went through, you could see the mindset of this football team. We got some talented individuals. once we get our roster, finalized and get all the players out there that are capable of helping us, we'll do just fine going forward this year.
Coach, a nice chance to play on field turf in Cajun Field. Did the kids enjoy the turf, and is that something that you think will go over well in Mumford Stadium?
Well, it's just it's something you can play on all the time, practice on, and it wasn't a hot day. It was a cool night, so that turf can get hot, but I think overall our guys were just happy to play against somebody in a different color jersey.
There you have it. Well, when we come back, we'll talk about the Cox Players of the Week and more on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Stay with us.
Did you know smoking and tobacco use damages nearly every organ in your body? Don't you think you deserve more than heart disease, lung disease, cancer? Stay away from the toxic chemicals of tobacco and smoking. Tobacco smoke hurts anyone who breathes it, including family and friends. Communities of Color Network supports a tobacco-free Louisiana.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
We're Cadillac women. I'm a cowgirl, but I like to ride in style. I'm a broadcasting major, and I want everyone to know that I love my Cadillac SRX. Always lead to, you can count on Jerry Lane.
I never forget the look on my doctor's face. He said, you have prostate cancer. The operation was 14 months ago, and I'm here now to say I'm cancer-free. I got the best of both worlds here. I got a doctor who took my cancer away. I got Blue Cross who took the bills away. Remember the decision that I did 19 years ago? The best decision of my life. Why don't you make the best decision of your life for you and your family and sign up for Blue Cross?
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Each week during this segment, we're going to bring you the Cox Players of the Week, brought to you by the fine folks at Cox Communications, your friends in the digital age. Coach, who were the Cox Players of the Week this week?
Well, offensively, I was proud of this young man. Nico Jones was a walk-on our football team, and he was forced to play and start for us on the offensive line, which didn't yield a sack, and we didn't have any turnovers, so he ended up being our offensive player of the game. Defensively, Demetrius Carter had 10 tackles. He was in on a lot of plays, and just the heart and soul of the defense, a guy that plays extremely well. And our long snapper, Ohene Okuaku, who showed up on second down, ran from a car, got dressed, and went straight to snap, and then had some big tackles on punt. He's a great guy, had a great opportunity, and did a great job snapping for us in Saturday's game.
Congratulations to this week's Cox Players of the Game. Coach, Joe Dupree caught up with Bradley Coleman after the game. Of course, Bradley scored the only touchdown of the game, and he filed this report.
That's right, Todd. We're here at Cajun Field for the Southern Jaguars season opener against the UL Raging Cajun. Unfortunately, we came out on the short end of the stick tonight, 45-6, but there was a bright light throughout of it all. It was Bradley Coleman, made his way here as a junior tight end from Norcross, Georgia. Man, Bradley, how's it feel, third year at Southern?
I love it down here, man. I've adapted, to the Baton Rouge community. They welcome me, make me feel like it's home. So, I love it down here, and I eat good.
Well, eating good is always good. Now, listen, I know now you have to adjust to a new quarterback after 2 years of having the same quarterback. How does it feel with the new quarterback?
The guys are doing great. You know, they're young, so our job as receivers and tight ends and everybody around them is just to make them feel comfortable. You know, so we know that every ball isn't going to be perfect. You know, they're going to mess up because they're young. You know, so we just have to be that safety blanket for them. You know, just to make them feel comfortable and give them that confidence.
Well, you definitely did that tonight as you scored the only touchdown that Southern had for tonight. And what was really great about it was, man, it was a great catch, great moves into the inside, man. It's the return of the Jaguars, the SWAC champions. Are y'all going to repeat another championship?
That's the plan. You know, we have a process that we do. You know, we believe in each other. You know, we battle some adversity, but that's just part of living every day. Every day you get up, you're going to battle adversity. It's going to be some type of adversity. So we plan to do the same thing.
Well, Jaguar Nation, get ready, because it's going down. You keep it locked right here to the Jaguar Football Show.
Thanks, Joe, and thanks, Bradley Coleman. Look to see some big things from your tight end this year, Coach. Coach, let's talk about some of the players that really graded out on film and showed some really good promise in a tough football game. Of course, your quarterback, Austin Howard, came in and he put up some nice yards and showed some nice composure for a true freshman.
Well, I think the quarterback position goes about making decisions, making good decisions, and I tell you, man, he's confident. He takes control of the huddle. He understands the offense. He's getting better every week, every day. So it was just good to see him have some success in that football game.
Defensive backs, Danny Johnson and Brian Anderson both had an interception. Coach, Danny Johnson's a freshman. What is Brian Anderson?
Well, they're both true freshmen.
True freshmen.
Fresh out of high school, and but these guys possess some talent. They come from programs. Danny's from East Feliciana, and Brian's from Edna Carr. So these guys are used to playing big games. They're used to being in the big time environment. So I'm glad they was able to make some plays there Saturday.
Coach, I know a position of concern is kicker. Yankee came in from Colorado. He missed a field goal. He missed the extra point. Tell us what's happening with the kicker position, and do you see him coming around? Was he just nervous? Was it nerves?
It's the first game he's kicked in. He'll get better. And that's what we try to tell our guys. We're not going to change because he missed some kicks. Greg Pittman is hurt. Matthew Hill is coming back slowly from an injury. So, right now he's our guy, and we just got to stand behind him and keep getting better and keep working him. And with more practice, he'll just continue to get better.
Well, there you have it from the coach. When we come back, we'll talk about Central Methodist, our first home game at Mumford Stadium of 2014. Stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
This could be your year with a Saints scratch-off from the lottery. Win up to $100,000. Enter the second chance drawing by September 15th for a chance to win the Saints Tunnel Team Experience. Make this your year with the Saints scratch-off from the lottery. Win up to $100,000.
Cox has doubled the speed of our internet, so we will stream with abandon.
We will shop online for colorful duct tape while streaming True Blood on HBO Go and watching random tutorials.
Watch the kale, please.
We will stream the game. No, we will stream the games.
We will watch a bunch of videos about peregrine falcons because they are the fastest animals alive.
We are
Cox customers.
And we are now
twice as fast.
We are doubling internet speeds. Learn more today at cox.com/internet.
You don't don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show, where we come to you each week from the End Zone, Daiquiri Bar and Grill, 6224 Plank Road. We shoot the show about 7 o'clock each week. We invite you to come out, hang out with Coach and I, talk a little Jaguar football, and be among the Jaguar Nation. Coach, first home game this weekend, Mumford Stadium, Central Methodist, a team that many in the nation have never heard of. I think they're from Missouri.
Yes,
is that correct? What do we know about Central Methodist, and how did they get on our schedule?
Well, we usually have an open date, second game of the season, give us a chance to have more home games. So we found an opponent that was looking to play someone, and we happened to get Central Methodist. And what we do know about them is that they're a school that, especially offensively, they'll spread offense with a little bit of option mixed in, and defensively they more of a 4-2-5 or 3-3-5 look. So very aggressive and really try to come at you. But at the end of the day, like we try to tell our coaches and players, it's really about us doing the things that we're coached to do, and we'll let everything else take care of itself.
Are they a D1, D2, D3 school?
I think they maybe NAIA.
Okay. All right, NAIA school. Coach, first home game, Mumford Stadium. Are the players excited to be playing in front of family, peers, classmates?
I think they excited at another opportunity to try to get a W. And, at the end of the day, that's what the goal is all about. And, they're getting a chance. One of our goals is to go undefeated at Mumford Stadium, and this is our first home contest, and we'll see how things go once we kick it off on Saturday.
Coach, NCAA clearinghouse issue. Will you have your full complement of players back?
Well, I know we're working on it, and, I met with the AD and some others today with the chancellor, and everybody's working on it, trying to do the best they can with the situation that's in front of us. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that we can get all those guys back out there and continue to try to put the best football team on the field.
Coach, let's talk a little inside Jaguar football, scheme-wise on the offense. Are we going to try to work to establish the run? You got 4 really good running backs, or are we going to really try to go and set up the pass to move the football? What's your plan for the offense this year?
Well, I just think, we had a game plan and going into the Lafayette game, but, it's like when you get hit with the kind of news with certain players like we got hit with, that it's hard to alter a game plan on game day. You practice all throughout camp, you practice the days leading up to a game, and then all of a sudden the key pieces to that puzzle may not be there. So, you can't change it. You got to try to put players in to fit that game plan and still try to execute. But, I think we have an identity of what we want to do. We want to be able to run the football a lot better, and we also think we got some quarterbacks that can throw it. So we'll be diverse.
Coach, on defense, pressure to stop the run and leave your secondary on an island. What's the defensive scheme this year?
Well, I think we'll continue to work on what we're doing. We really wasn't on the island until we got in the red zone. And, like we told our defensive backs earlier, he was one-on-one too. So we challenge you to make plays, and we're going to be aggressive. We ain't going to let quarterbacks sit back there and pat the football, which he didn't have a whole lot of time. He was getting hit as he was throwing it, and, we'll get better. We just played against a team that has a little bit more talent than we had, and the result of it was 7 points.
Coach, injury-wise, I know wide receiver Randall Menard got nicked up. Talk to us about Menard, and who else was injured in the UL game?
Well, Menard's the only guy that's out. I know he hurt his toe, and he's supposed to have an MRI today, and I'll get more results on him tomorrow. But I know he's going to be out for a little while, and we look forward to him having a speedy recovery and getting back to playing this year.
All right, Coach. Well, there you have it. Central Methodist this Saturday. Get to the box office. Buy your tickets. The Jaguars need your support. When we come back, we'll close up this week's edition of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
Did you know smoking and tobacco use damages nearly every organ in your body? Don't you think you deserve more than heart disease, lung disease, cancer? Stay away from the toxic chemicals of tobacco and smoking. Tobacco smoke hurts anyone who breathes it, including family and friends. Communities of Color Network supports a tobacco-free Louisiana.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
You can count on Jerry Lane.
At Jerry Lane, they rolled the red carpet out for me.
It's always been Jerry.
You know what? It's tradition, it's family, and that's what keeps us coming back to Jerry Lane.
Get in the lane, get in the lane. Get in the lane, get in the lane. Get in the lane, get in the lane.
We're a Jerry Lane family.
Always lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
When my daughter was 3, they found that she had a congenital heart defect. I can't even tell you if my child would even be alive today or not if we didn't have insurance. And it's not about just having insurance, it's having good insurance. If we wouldn't have had Blue Cross, there's no way we'd have been able to see what's wrong with our daughter. Because of my daughter's condition, I never know what day she's gonna wake up and not feel well. I feel safe with that card in my wallet because I can walk into an emergency room and they're gonna treat my daughter.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show. Of course, the season's just started up. We had our first game against UL. We want to let you know where you can, of course, catch the show. Of course, we're shooting live Monday nights here at the End Zone, 6224 Plank Road. Come out, have a nice cold daiquiri. They got about 6 or 7, 8, about 12, 15 daiquiris back there. Some pretty ladies serving them. And the food is great here at the End Zone, so come hang out with us and talk a little SU football. Now, you can catch the show Monday night, 7 o'clock where we're taping it, but you can catch the show on TV Monday nights at 9 on Cox 4, Saturdays at 5 on Cox 4. You can catch it Tuesday and at 9:30 on Cox 113, which is Pelican Sports, and Thursday at 8 o'clock on Cox 113. You can also catch it streamed live on PelicanSportsTV.com, those same times that it airs on 113. And best of all, you can catch it on YouTube. We put the show up on YouTube last year. It went over really well. And so you can go to the Alpha Media YouTube channel and catch the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums as you lay around in your bed, on your couch. Dial up YouTube and catch us and see what we're talking about. Tell all your friends that are not here in Baton Rouge and the state of Louisiana where they can catch the show. Of course, we want to invite you to go to GoJagSports.com. That's the official Southern University website, and you can keep up with all the Jaguar sports. And as we do at the end of every show, Coach, go Jags!
Cox has doubled the speed of our internet, so we will stream with abandon.
We will shop online for colorful duct tape while streaming True Blood on HBO Go and watching random tutorials.
Watch the kale, please.
We will stream the game. No, we will stream the games.
We will watch a bunch of videos about peregrine falcons because they are the fastest animals alive.
We are
Cox customers.
And we are now
twice as fast.
We are doubling internet speeds. Learn more today at cox.com/internet.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.